Hey guys, it is that day of the week again where I give you 5 of the best gaming stories from the recent past. Here's the important stuff. This week, gamers realized that a mission in Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes may have been potentially foreshadowing the split between Konami and Kojima. The mission asks the player to take control of a Metal Gear Solid 1 era snake and erase logos of past Metal Gear titles hidden around the game's base. Whenever a logo from a game that wasn't directed by Hideo Kojima is erased, your radio contact says,
"Looks like that's nothing special."
Once you complete the mission, he says,
"You might be able to erase the markings, but the memories will never disappear."
Go nuts with that one, conspiracy theorists. On the back of the FIFA Women's World Cup, the FIFA series from EA is featuring women on the cover for the first time in franchise history, which is pretty damn cool. For North Americans, it's US soccer star Alex Morgan. Morgan and Lionel Messi, FIFA's global cover star, are featured on the PS4 and Xbox One box art for FIFA 16. Morgan said, "It's an incredible honor to be one of the first women featured on the cover of FIFA. I know people all over the world play this game, and I'm really excited that FIFA 16 is putting such an important spotlight on women's soccer." The Canadian version of the game will feature their team captain, Christine Sinclair, and the Aussie edition will feature our very own Steph Catley. FIFA 16 is the first game in the series to feature women's teams, and the game is due out on September 22. This weekend games you can get on the cheap. Both Xbox and PlayStation have some pretty good deal offerings. This week's Xbox One deals with gold include Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin for $36, The Elder Scrolls Online Tamriel Unlimited for just over $40, and Wolfenstein The Old Blood for $15. If you're after Xbox 360 deals, you can get Dark Souls for $5, Dark Souls 2 for $20, and Red Dead Redemption for $7.49, among heaps of other deals. For those of you with Sony consoles, you can grab Transistor and Bastion on PS4 for $5 or less, and The Elder Scrolls Online is now $40 for a limited time over on PS4 too. For the full list of deals, check out our stories on GameSpot. Everybody was super excited for The Witcher 3 to get its 1.07 patch, and while it did bring in a whole bunch of cool features, it also accidentally docked the game's performance. Digital Foundry uncovered through a technical breakdown that the frame rate on both Xbox One and PS4 has been negatively impacted by the patch. On Xbox One, it appears that intensive areas like the Crookback Bog have pulled the frame rate down to 20 FPS, up to 8 FPS slower than it was in the last version of the game. Comparatively, the PS4 now struggles with frame rate stutters and lower FPS readings than the Xbox One outputs during cutscenes. Even gamers on PC aren't all the way out of the woods, as PC gamers have found issues with The Witcher 3 achievements since the last patch. And finally, Capcom has revealed that all Street Fighter V gameplay DLC can be earned by spending time with the game, instead of your hard-earned dollars. While you will probably still need to pay up for DLC that is cosmetic, Capcom have said that gameplay DLC can be obtained by either paying or just playing the game. The devs plan to release characters individually to give players something to look forward to, and ideally keep the competitive scene fresh. Capcom have said all balance and system updates will be free, while DLC characters can be purchased either with fight money or Zenny. Fight money can be earned simply by playing the game, while Zenny can be bought with real-world money to save you the effort of grinding. Street Fighter V will have a roster of 16 characters at launch, 4 of which are new to the franchise. A PS4 beta is currently running until July 28th. Let me know down in the comments what you cared about this week, and if you're a fan of how Capcom is going to handle Street Fighter V. This week on site, I tell you about a few awesome Witcher 3 mods, Lucy covers off on what's next for Nintendo, and we farewell our friend Kevin Van Ord. That is everything I wanted to tell you about this week. Be sure to have yourselves a lovely weekend, and I will catch you again on Monday.